Okay, so for majority of us, if not all of us, right, we are already familiar with the system of trading on leverage and the leverage platforms like MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. And then one of the things that we are familiar with, we already know how to do some basic things which are actually very needed when you start trading on exchange platforms. So when it comes to, I'm just going to do like I wrote today, leverage vis-a-vis exchange. Not exactly, I'm not going to say it's against the other, because when it comes to exchange platforms too, you also need there is a feature that focuses on leverage trading. So basically, it's just like an extra to whatever you are doing right now. So when it comes to leverage trading, you are buying the contracts, not the assets. And that basically just means you are trading with what is called like the broker loan, and then you are not necessarily, you don't necessarily own that asset. Like when you are trading on BTC USD now, for instance, on MetaTrader, you don't own BTC, you don't own Bitcoin, you don't have it, but you are buying the contract of the broker that you already have, and you are taking part of it, basically like you're taking part of what you already have, and you are either buying or you're selling depending on the position that you take in the market. So in a cryptocurrency exchange, it's a platform that facilitates the trading of cryptocurrencies for other assets, including digital and fiat. So an exchange platform basically lets you buy a cryptocurrency, and you can own it, and you can also trade it. And not just cryptos, you can also trade digital assets and even fiat. So we've seen in recent times where exchanges like Binance has the features where you can trade NFTs on them. So that's one of the advantages that the exchange platform has. So an exchange could be centralized, decentralized, DeFi, or it could be hybrid. I'm not going to go too deep into that. So another feature that I actually like in exchange is that there is no spread. There's no spread on futures contract trading for exchange platform. So for people that are just joining, or maybe if you are here, you're just hearing the term spread, or you're familiar with it, I wrote the definition here. Spread is the difference in price between the bid and the asking price. The difference represents the amount of pips you need to attain before being profit. So one of the things that trading on, when you start trading futures, when you start trading future, is that there is no, like, there's no difference between the ask price and the bid price and the ask price. So unlike on MetaTrader 4 now, like maybe you want to enter a trade for the market price was reading at 60,000, but by the time you enter, because of the spread, like the difference, it could give you maybe like 60,200. Why am I saying 60,000 Bitcoin? I feel like I want Bitcoin to go back to 60K. Okay, so basically that means that the market has to move 200 pips extra before you get into profit. So that's just another term on its own. But when it comes to features, there is that feature. When it comes to futures trading, that feature, it's not exactly there. Like there's no spread. So the price that you enter at is the price that you get. So that's just for that. So why should you trade on leverage? Because I know some people why should you trade on exchanges rather? I know some people will be familiar with the concept of leverage. You're already making more money. So why go the extra? Why do I have to bother myself at all? Why stress myself when I'm already comfortable with what I'm already doing? And I wrote, obviously, yeah, for more money, more profits, because the trade ideas that you take on MetaTrader 4 or 5, whichever one, with your broker, You can also take the same trade on sports or futures and make extra money. So that's why I wrote more money, more profit. So you'll be able to make more money from this idea. So, and of course, the second reason, take your trading to the next level. So I just put a gif of ching money spraying on it. So if you like money, more money like I do, you definitely should look into trading on exchanges. So it's just like you not trading on any of these exchanges, like saying that it's like you are leaving money on the table. So stop leaving money on the table. Take all the money. And that's the concept that this training is about. So now let's look into the two types of trading that I'm going to focus on, that I'm going to practicalize for this training. The first is the sports and the sports and futures. I believe everybody can still hear, right? Please, if you can hear, just drop ones in the chat box. If you are here and you are following, please drop ones in the chat box. I think to myself. Oh. Okay, thank you. All right, so sports and futures. Number one, when it comes to the things that you need to understand before you get into the whole trading of. Okay, guys, thank you for the reply. Before you get into the whole concept or the whole thing of trading on any of the exchange, I'm going to put a list of recommended exchange platform. Not recommended, like you can look into it yourself. But I personally like those ones because they give me everything I have, especially the first one. So now let's go to sports and futures. Sports trading, this is where you build your crypto portfolio. Like it's also where like you own it. It gives you ownership of it. In spot trading, for instance, if you want to take a sell or short position, you can't do that unless you have that asset itself. I'm going to explain that when we start doing the practical part. So you have to buy it, like you own it, and it's also that place, that feature that allows you to build your portfolio. Or you start buying cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the other ones that are very fantastic, and then you build your portfolio from there. So the spot features allows you to do that. Now, futures trading, that aspect, here you don't own the underlying cryptocurrency on purchasing a contract, a futures contract. Instead, you trade on speculative prices. It's just like leverage. It's just like the MT4, MT5 that we do. You don't have to necessarily own a what's it called now? You don't have to necessarily own a portion of Bitcoin or Ethereum, or if your thing is Forex, you don't even own all this to Forex anyway. So you don't have to own it before you trade it in futures. But in spot, you have to own it before you trade it. That's basically the idea. And spot trading, all the transactions in the spot market are at the current price and settled at the same price. Basically, when you hear spot, you hear like the price that the market is at, like current market price. So if any transaction where you are buying at that price and you are getting into the market at that price is spot. You are buying or selling at that price, that's spot. But for futures prices, they are calculated as spot price plus future premium. It doesn't just put the current market price in consideration. It's just like you're predicting that, okay, in the future, this is supposed to happen, and then you're betting on that. And if it goes your way, you make money. If it goes against you, you lose. Like the whole idea that we're going to do practical. And the third point, you can only benefit in the spot market if there is a capital appreciation in the value of the cryptocurrency you are holding. So that's self-explanatory. Like you already know that this is the part where people, this is the investor part. You invested with the investor mindset. Maybe you buy low and then you're waiting for the price to appreciate. But if the price doesn't appreciate, you are not in profit, so to say. So you in spot trading, the only thing you want to care about is that especially if you're investing, is that I want my crypto to appreciate. That's the only thing. Whether at whatever price that you bought it, even if you didn't buy it at the price that was fantastic, but your concern is that this thing should start going in profit, like higher. But in the futures market, you can take long or short positions, and by shorting, gains can be earned even when the price of the cryptocurrency is going down. So it's just like what we do in our MT25. Like, we can buy or sell whether Bitcoin is going up, we buy. If we project that it will go up and the market is looking like it's going to buy, we can buy. And if the market is, selling, going bearish like it has been going since forever, we take short positions, thereby we can make money on it. So it's like on futures trading, it's a win-win. I can either buy, I can either sell. But I can either buy to make money or I can sell to make money. But in sports, because you put in your portfolio, you definitely want your investment to go in profit. So, like I said, I'm going to share. Now I'm done with this was supposed to be short. Yeah, it was short. I'm done with this part. We're going to go into the practical part. And like I said, I'm going to share the exchanges that I use. I know there are several others out there, of course. So, but for me personally, I like using these ones because they give me every day. So, one of the reasons why I know most of the time I talk about Binance, and honestly, you just have to look into Binance because there's just something Binance offers you that some of these exchanges don't have. I don't know, it just has something about it, right? That's just like my own personal sentiment about it. But there is also FTX, they're doing great, and KuCoin. Okay, so any one of them, you can open an account with them and sign up. So if you don't have an account, any exchange, you can sign up with any of those ones that I've sent. And you can use your email address, phone number. It's very, very simple, just like the way we open in our broker and all that. So you do your email address and the password, and then you verify. You have to do your KYCs. This ones, they're just similar procedures that we use for the brokers. So once that is done, you'll be able to access the platform of the exchanges. All right, guys. So I'm going to go into the practical part now. I need to stop sharing and then I'll share again. This was the only part I was sharing. Okay, so I don't know, should I do a mobile version or a web version for the explanation of for the explanation parts, for the practical part? Should I do a web version or phone, mobile? Okay. Majority is going to carry the vote though. Okay, mobile. For that, but before, let me switch to. Let me just show this web version, but I'm going to do a mobile version to explain it. Okay, so share now. So this is a web version. It's just like the bigger version of the phone. I'm still going to do for the phone for those that have. I just want to show like generally and make it when it's smaller, it's not confusing for people. This one is covering my screen. Okay. So once you sign up, you verify, you'll be able to see your profile like this. And the first thing that you need to do is, of course, I think we've done this part of the training a couple of times, but I'll just go over it quickly. First thing that you need to do is fund your account, because if without funding, you won't be able to you won't be able to trade. You need money, capital. So for you to fund, you can do P2P trading, for especially for people that are in this part of the world, like Africa and Nigeria. So you want to do P2P, you don't want to use your credit or debit card. So you do P2Ps, peer to peer. That means like you're going to a peer, like somebody that has it. And then once you get here, you buy your stable coin or your BTC. I usually just like stable coin because it's stable. Um, you can buy your USDT here, and once you have it, it's going to be in this wallet. It's going to be in your funding wallet here. It's going to be in funding wallet. So once you have it, now that let's assume that you've already bought it, you transferred it, you have money in your funding wallet. The next thing that you need to do is transfer the money from your funding wallet to your, let's start with spot. I'm going to start this with spot. Yes, you can fund with BTC also. So you don't necessarily have to use P2P. If you also have BTC or any cryptos that are available on this platform, you can just buy it and put it here and convert to whatever you want to trade. But in this case, I'm going to be using BTC, USD, and Ethereum, just because those are the pairs we trade most. And other five pairs, we also have those ones, Solana and all those ones. But I'm just going to focus on that. But that shouldn't limit anybody anyway. So that's just going to be my focus. So if you want to, let's assume that you want to fund your you have BTC somewhere, you want to fund your Binance with BTC. What you do is you go to let's say fiat and spot. Yes, you go to fiat and spot. My network is showing. Sorry guys, I'm in Nigeria, so our network does like this. Okay, so once you get here, you just click on deposit. Deposit crypto or fiat, but fiat is like all these pairs, like normal naira, US dollars, pounds, and all that. That's you direct the normal government's money. So, and let's say you want to do crypto here, click on it, crypto deposit. You select your coin here. It's already here. You can just select BTC. And this part is actually very important. Like choosing your network is very important when it comes to withdrawing a deposit. Because if you choose the wrong network, your crypto won't arrive and there is nobody to retrieve it for you. There is no crypto customer care to call. So you choose your network here. If you are sending it with a Bitcoin network or whichever, you select, let's say we're using a Bitcoin BTC network. Other networks are available. This is the Binance, BRC, other ones. Yeah, just that. Then you copy and you put you copy this address and you put it from where you're sending it from, and then you receive it here. So when you receive it, it's going to be, since you send to your spot wallet, it's going to be your spot wallet. So we leave it there. And then you can either convert it to USDT, just you can so that you can take away the volatility of Bitcoin, just convert straight to Bitcoin, to USDT rather, or any other stable coin that you like. So once that is done, let's say we already have that. We want to start with sports trading. I'll go back. So this is my spot. My the reason this exercise is showing that is just if the balance is hidden. If the balance wants to show, you just click on it and the balance is showing. So here is where you see your balance and the number of assets that you own. So let's say that I want to trade on spot now. This is a spot. This is a spot section of the exchange. I'm going to go to the trade. Okay, so this is the part where I'm going to switch to the mobile because majority asks for mobile. So I'm going to stop sharing on this one and I'm going to the challenge I have is that this the device that the mobile version is on sometimes likes to crash. But I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to do that.
Recording in progress.
Okay, I'm still here, guys. I'm just switching device. Okay. Please, if you can, I changed my audio and I also switched my sharing device. So please, if you can hear, if you are still here and you can hear me, please drop ones in the chat box. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead with where I stopped. Trade. Oh, off now, please. I'm on spot now. On this home section, so let's say I open my Binance. This is the way it looks like. I see home, market, trade, futures, and wallet. So I click on the third icon from the middle icon actually, basically, which is the trade. And I can see here, convert, spot, margin, fiat, P2P, and auto invest. So I'm going to click on spot. So let's say convert is basically you want to change one asset to another. So I click on spot and I have the option to also see if I want to look at my charts extensively, I want to see other things, I can look at it here. So I want to buy, remember guys, like in spot, this is where you have your portfolio, where you build your portfolio, number one. And also if you want to take any trade of like you want to trade, you need to you want to trade any asset on spot, you need to have it. But on futures, you don't necessarily have to have it. I'm still going to explain that. I mean, show that. So I have this USDT here, and let's say I want to buy BTC USD or let's just Solana. let's just maybe Mike sent a trade idea. So I need this is Solana versus the USDT. So that means that if I want to buy or sell, I need to have USDT. So you can select the price here, the market. If you want to do market, you have options to either do market, stop, limit, and all this trading stop, OCO. I'm just going to focus on limit and market. So limit is for majority of us that are already used to setting limits on our MT40, same thing applies. So if the price is not there yet, but you want to buy it, where do I take this thing to? Okay, but you want to buy it at a specific price, so you just select it, the price here. You put the option of limits and then you type your price. Maybe you want to buy Solana at 25 USD, and it's gonna happen. Okay, so and you are going to use, you have currently, okay, let's say I have 66, no, like say I have 66 USDT in this balance right now, and I want to use maybe like 50% of it. It just automatically gives me the amount of USDT I'm spending. Or let's say that I want to do 100% of my USDT, I want to spend it all. I'm a big time spender. Then I just percent, and that's set up. Or let's say that I want to. Okay, so you can also manually set your. Sorry, I was distracted for a minute. Yeah, the amount that you want to buy here, like put it there yourself. Oh, then once you do that, it's a limit 25. I want to buy 50%, half of my USDT. I put my buy there. Order created. Where are you? Where are you, my order? Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is right here. It's set as a limit, of course, because the market hasn't gotten there yet, so it's not activated, but it's there as a limit. So whenever the market gets to 25, it picks it up. Like normally we do on a level. Let's say you want to sell also, the same thing applies. And the reason I'm able to sell is because I have USDT here. So let's say the current market price is 30 now, but I'm projecting that Solana will go down, and then I want to sell. I want to make profits from the downward trend of the market. So I click on sell. I want to use 100% of my Solana, and it's a limit. I'm just going to put 40 there. Bam. So whenever markets get there, it takes it for me, and it activates, and my trade start reading. So if I want to delete, I want to cancel, just click on cancel or done. So on the other hand, if it's a market execution, I just do 50% and then I sell, or whatever amount. I feel like this please, if you understand up to this amount, up to this part, please type 77 in the chat box, and I'll proceed to the next part, which is the futures aspect. Oh, please, if you are still following, drop 77 in the chat box. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the futures part. Okay, so let's assume that I don't have any balance in my futures wallet. Okay, so, and I have, let's say I have a specific amount in my funding. Okay, my phone has a mind of its own. Okay, so let's say I have this in my funding wallet, or any wallet that it is, and I want to trade in my futures. So what I just do is I click on transfer from funding that it is. Remember, guys, like the wallet that it's on is on funding. This is a funding wallet. This is a spot wallet. This is the wallet aspect. So I clicked on the funding, transfer. To, okay, transfer from funding to futures. It's not showing me the option. What's happening? Okay. Yeah. So I think I have to transfer from my sports rather. So I have to do it from my sports. So let's assume that the money is in my funding. So I have to move it first to my sports, then to my futures. Sorry about that. So I do from sports to futures. This is it. This first futures is the one we're going to be using, the USDS futures. That's the one we're going to be using. Okay. Yeah. So, and then I want to transfer USDT, or I want to transfer Bitcoin, or I want to transfer anything I have. I want to transfer this. So then I click on USDT and I say transfer $10, 10 USDT, $10. Confirm transfer. And it should be there now. Yeah, so this is now $20. So now let's go. This is the wallet aspect. You need to have money in your wallet first before you trade. So where let's assume that we're not doing that. This is just an example. So let's assume that you want to trade on margin, right? This margin doesn't have any money on it right now. So, but I want to trade on margin. I will just go to whichever my spot wallet, wallet, and transfer whatever I want to and transfer the asset I want to trade from my spot to my margin. So that's just the idea. And then when you are done with your wallet aspect, you come to trade. So this is actually one of the reasons I like the update from Binance. And in the past, it just used to be a little bit complicated, but now it's just very simple. Like you come home. Home is where everything is. Markets, like every trade peers want to look at sports futures and all that. This is where it is, and you can put your favorites here. This third one, trade. Trade is where you can, you can do either your conversion, your spot trading, and all these other options, and then your futures trading is directly beside it. You don't even have to like look for it and start working your head. So on the mobile, it's easy. On the web, it's also similar. Maybe if I have time, I'm going to share it on the web version. I actually like the web version. It's very, very nice. Okay, so now that we are here, Abby, we have arrived at the futures. Okay, and another thing is that okay, I'm going to leave that. Let me see something on the spot. Okay. Yeah, so let's just go to futures now. So yeah, the left side of it, so this is where we have the order book, the asking and the buying, the ask price and the bid price of the assets that you want to have. This part, this red and green thing that is changing. So that's the order book aspect. There's nothing you can do about that. And then the next one is the one beside it, by the right. You see the buy, the sell. I just tapped on sell, buy, sell. That's where you create your orders. And similar to the thing that you do on the orders, the types of orders that you have in the spot, you also have the market and your limit. So I'm going to focus on the limit and the market price for the sake of this class. So the limit similar, I think that's, I already explained that. And then the market price is the same. So let's say that now want to buy, I think there's a trade idea that just came in. Let me see. I was waiting for this class before I take it. So I'm just going to take it in this class now. I didn't cram the price. yeah, so a BTC USD trade came in, and this entry price, the first entry price is 19,700. Currently, the market price is at 19. So we can actually do this trade. This is good. We can do it. The second entry is 19.4, and the stop loss is there and profit like normal. So I think I want to do market execution. Then I'll do a buy limit. So I want to do amount of USDT. Okay, let's say I want to use $10. Okay, yeah, before I do that, there is this options that is cross and isolated. It's here. This one is actually very important. This is something that is very, very important that everybody should take note. So the idea with cross is just that, it's even written here, switching off margin. Okay, wait on. Now there's a part where it explains it in English. Cross is all cross positions under the same margin share this. Okay, too much English. The idea with cross is that if you are in a trade, it can share the balance in the balance that you put in the trade and the balance that you have in your wallet. That's just the simple idea. But when you choose isolated, that means that, please, so don't touch my wallet. The only money that concerns you is the one that I've entered the market with. So that's just the difference between it. So if you don't want to go to the market with all of the money, actually, like this is the part that I actually like in futures. That means that if I don't want to go to, and of course you still have your take profit and stop loss. So if you don't want to go to a trade with all your capital, or not even all your capital, like you just want a part of your capital, just choose isolated. I have 1,000 USDT, but I just want you to touch only 100. And that's what I've entered the trade with. Or if you feel like you want cross, that in case anything is happening, no, market is suddenly going off, you're not there, you didn't put your stop loss or take profit, but the market can still take part of your wallet, the money in your wallet, like your equity, part of your equity, to still cover up your loss so that you don't get liquidated. So that's just it. But in isolated, if for instance you don't use a stop loss, or anyway, and then for whatever is the market starts going against you, and you don't have enough in your there's not enough amount in your margin can't carry it, basically your equity, so you can definitely get liquidated with that. But also they both have advantages and disadvantages, because even if you feel like your account can still carry a particular loss, and then you decide you are using cross, and the negative keeps getting negative, so your entire account can get liquidated. You don't blow like that. So, but if you still protect part of it, if you want to protect part of it, just choose isolated. All right, so that part. And also this is the leverage. So leverage is how you, instead of leverage is, it's just like we do in our normal MT4, like we do lot sizes. We know that if you have a particular amount in your account, you're not supposed to use it. I mean, there's a particular leverage that you will use. So the same thing applies. Like leverage increases per percentage in futures. So instead of just pips, percentages are also what what is used to calculate. So I think before the end of this class, I'm going to share some results of the trade that I've taken, and maybe this will also explain better the idea of the percentage. So that's why when you see somebody leaves a future trade, you can see them like 250%, like they close the trade in a huge percent, like depending on your target profit, of course, and depending also on your leverage. So, and the thing with leverage is that the bigger your leverage, the bigger your profit, also the bigger your loss. It's a two-edged sword. So, but for beginners, it's advised that you use 3x to 5x. Very important. Please, is big boys that do this. This one, you can increase it though, like with this cursor. You know, I increase. Okay, look at it. This is for the big boys. So you can increase it to 125. Let me see, confirm if I'm still on, because this phone can go and switch me also. Let's zoom. Okay. Okay, I'm still on. Okay, so this is where you increase your leverage and adjust your leverage basically. So like I said, 3 to 5. You don't necessarily have to use it. That means that if you're not using leverage at all, so your profit is just going to increase in terms of pips, just like the way we do normal the pips calculation. But if you want to like make it bigger and just do like a 3 or a 4x, you confirm, and yeah. So what else? We said I was going to take BTC trade. Everybody is going. Market price. Let's do a market price. 19. So I want to use okay, I think there's $20 in this account, in this wallet. So let me just use let me use isolated 4x. Yeah. Okay. If it doesn't work, that means I need to increase my money, but definitely should work. And then I set my TP to where's that trade again? I can't find the trade again now. I was on the group now, and I don't want to switch from this place. Okay, yeah. Take profit is 20,000. Stop loss 19.1. Yes. So sometimes you can, or if you feel like you want to increase your stop loss, but I'm just going to follow what that is saying. All right. So I selected my leverage to 3. Let me change my leverage to 3x. I may still close this sharp. Yeah. And then once that is set, I can eat. I'm going for a buy. This is a bullish, is a buying, it's a buy order. So I'll do buy long, the same thing. So I enter it. Okay. I can't do less than 20. So I have 20 there. Okay, so I can't do less than 20, and I've changed the price to 20, and I enter the trade for a buy. Wait. So in this case, it opened 2 positions for me automatically, because the idea is that when you are buying, the market needs to, there has to be like a seller at that point for you to be in profit. Somebody is buying it from you. Like you bought low, but the price, as the price is going up, you are making money. But there has to be a seller at that price for you to be out of the trade. That's just why this is showing a sell instead of the buy that I took. So that's just the only thing that may look different in the regular trading, because of course, when we click on buy on MT4, it shows buy. When I click on sell, it shows sell. So if I do a sell now, the same thing is going to apply. It's going to show that I open a buy order. That means that I'm selling high, and then the people that are low are going to take the order from me. They're going to take the price. I'm just trying to use layman language. So, and that's how I am going to be in profit. So this is a market order. Let me go to see. It has already opened. Yeah, see guys, it's already reading. I'm in plus 0.13% profit, and this risk has a this trade has a risk of 1.19%, like risk free. But at the I think there's a place to check the okay. So basically, this is where you see where your trade starts reading plus 0.21 and whatever it is. And there's actually another feature that I like in futures. Feature, or should I change feature to characteristics? Okay, there's something I like in futures, like apart from the fact that you can set your stop loss. Let me do risk only. Apart from the fact that you can set CP. I know. I'm trying to change it. I think I have to switch to web. My finger is not. Who asked me to do now? Okay, I can't tap on to reduce only. That option shows you that there's going to be a particular price that BTC will get to before you are totally liquidated, apart from the fact that you use your stop loss. So that means that you can leave your trade running for as long as possible. So until like except Bitcoin does, like it goes and what was the word I was trying to say? Like you will see the price there. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's say you enter a buy at 19 and then you increase your leverage to maybe 5x, and your account can carry it. You're projecting your take profit to go to 40,000. Maybe you really want to swing it like to 40,000. It's going to show that BTC we have to get to maybe like 10,000 for you to actually get liquidated. So it kind of projects the price for you on that option. I'm going to switch to the web version. That should work. I'll be able to show everybody that one. So, and okay, so I think I've already covered the trading aspect. That is just the basic things. And the same thing applies if it's a sell. I only did a buy for an example because we have a buy trade. So let's say it's a limit, we do the same thing. Boom, we put price and like that. So the trade is still going on. Stop loss is there and everything. So I'm going to stop sharing so I can do the web version and then I will hand it pass. Please, if you are still following to this moment and you're getting value, please drop 888 in the chat box. Yes, there's going to be, the record is going to be, I've made up. This point, and you're going to start trading, even if it's the simple one, if it's just on spot, in case you're not trading sports, or you're going to just start trading futures, please. Thank you for the hit, everybody. Okay, so the thing that yeah, you guys, you see that I just traded with just like $20 on the futures. You can trade with $10, $20, and then your risk is minimal. But of course, you know that your profits won't be like big compared to somebody that is trading big, but your risk is controlled and you can make reasonable income plus what you're going to make on your leverage. So it's like win-win for everybody. Plenty money to be made. Falasha, this is why didn't the trade place with $10? So the required minimum amount is $20 for the leverage I took, and for yeah, the leverage and the, should I say the option I chose, like I did isolated. So the minimum had to be 20. I've actually taken a trade of $10 before, so I know it works. Okay, so I'm going to do the web version, then I'm going to share a result of my chart and then of my result of my trade and then end the class. Okay, we were here earlier, and now, so the on the web version is just bigger than the okay. Okay, so we come to derivatives, USDM, which was the same thing I was saying. Okay, so there's another feature when you open the web version. Actually, you can actually do your technical analysis on this. It has a trading view option right here. It opens up trading view. Yeah, and then you can do like normal analysis. Maybe you just want to, you don't want to go to trading view straight. Hello, move. Okay. A normal trading view tools, so perfect and so available here. Isn't that nice? And we do a normal, like we're doing support and resistance, blah blah blah, all those things. You want to mark your zone. Yeah, so it's there. I'm just showing this as an additional one. And then this is like the other book, the same thing that was open, that was available on the web. And yeah, the reduce only that I wanted to do. Yeah. I'm going to have to cancel the trade I'm in. Let me try this first. If the amount doesn't carry, no, switch. It's probably because the balance is not enough. I can't switch to cross again. Let me select it again. Cross. It's not. Oh, yes. Okay, yes, because I'm in a trade actually. That's what I was saying, that maybe I should cancel the trade. Or hold on. Yeah, let me cancel the trade. Sometimes this web version makes me look like others. Yeah. So I clicked on that side. I want to cancel it. You can actually cancel. Yeah, you can cancel. That's the advantage of trading on futures perpetual. Actually, it's your trade is going to be open, and no, actually, no, for perpetual, your trade is your account will be your account is going to be, your trade is open till your account is liquidated or closed in profit or loss. Is going to, for perpetual trade, is going to be open till it's closed in, or you can manually close it yourself like I'm doing right now. But this one doesn't offer that. I guess, yeah, that's why we're not doing this. Okay, I'm going to open a new one now. Go back to USDM futures. I find this like on web, it's not hard to, it's as simple as opening it on the mobile version. Just come to derivatives. Yeah, USDM. And if it's wallets, that's where you move your money from, depending on the wallets that you have it. So I'm going to open it again and take another trade, the risk-free one. Cross. So I'm doing a cross this time. Minimum is 20. I'm trying to adjust the leverage with this cursor. Okay. So I'm going to go no, I want to use market, no limits this time. Market or limits this time. Because I used market earlier. Should I use limits now? I'm just sorry. 20. So I'm buying. I already considered my open trades. I already considered it to show what. Okay, guys, you know what? Let's just do the let's focus on this part. The cross and the isolated. The cross and the isolated aspect, of course. I hope it's not my network that is also acting up. And then limits, set your price, buy, sell, and yeah, and that will be it. Any question? Any question? Let's wrap up. Any trying to set up the last parts that I said I was going to share. But I'm looking for the questions. I'm waiting for the questions also. Any question, guys? Or should I wrap up the class? Okay, let me just stop share. Let me stop recording.